So I always like to hang out on both sides of the fence. I like to keep a Betaflight 5-inch quad going and a Falcox 5-inch quad going. Now, I do have my Diatone 339 in a 3-inch. Did the Toothpick 3 with Betaflight, and it was great. It actually flew better when I flashed Falcox on the F411. But now I have the 533 Tiny Trainer coming, so keep an eye out for that here on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to take a look at that. Recently, you know, everybody, including myself, has been checking out 4.2. Falcox also came out with a new update that changed some of the tunes, renamed some of them, did this and did that. But I used to fly the Wild Willie tune exclusively on my one ship over here, I'll show you. And it was great. I really had no problems with it at all. But I did flash to the latest beta, and, you know, it kind of messed things up, which, again, don't try to get firmware happy. So things, it's really flying really wonky. I'll just play the video here and you can just take a look at it and see, you know, things are just kind of just all over the place. I'm having a real problem getting my stick smooth and everything else like that. And I think it might come down to the fact that my Betaflight 4.2 ship just flies better and is tuned better. There's just no way to tune Falcox because you just don't know what you're doing with all the different things that are out there. Now, I love things that they do with the configurator and all that kind of stuff. I wish that stuff was in Betaflight. It would be just a great life, I think, for myself and a lot of people trying to get into this hobby. It's just a big barrier with the configurator and the whole tuning thing and all that. Now, I love the presets, but I also realized that you just can't get it perfect without putting in a little bit of time. For example, this Betaflight 4.2 quad of mine that I'm going to show you the video of now, this has been a tune that's been 8-9 months in the works because it's carried over just from 4.0. It's just built and built and built, tuned it up, added the RPM filter in 4.1, added different PIDs, changed stuff up. 4.2, I really haven't done anything. People that say you can't carry over your PIDs, I say that's malarkey. You can just throw them right on there. I have had absolutely zero problems at all using my PIDs that I've been using for the past, like I said, 8-9 months. I've just actually made a little bit of changes to them now that I understand things a little bit better. So Nick Willard actually gave me his old PIDs that was in the one of the, before they changed and updated this, because you can't just download the bins easily anymore. They're out there to download, but everything is handled through an automatic update configurator, which is fine. But when you get into a situation like this where you'd like to go back, it's kind of difficult. So I always like to have a couple ships running. This here, of course, is the Falcox build that I've had for a while. This is the quad that I've been kind of working on that I've had some issues with. It had a millivolt. It has the schizo millivolt in there, and I was running this 40 amp hobby wing. I had a bad motor, and I thought I had 2 bad motors, and swapped all that stuff out, and I'm still just getting no joy on this one. It's just flying bad. It flies bad whether or not I have Betaflight on it or Falcox. So I'm pretty much going to start blaming it on one of the electronics back there. And we're just going to go ahead and slap in the Hobbywing 60 amp and the CL Racing F7, the 2.1 version here. So pretty excited about that. We're going to get that build going hopefully this weekend, and all of that stuff will be great. And I'm just going to take the same PIDs that I have and throw them on there and see how things go. I'll be able to get some black box on how this thing flies and everything. Black boxed it before, didn't have, I really couldn't see the actual motor issues in black box. So I'm guessing there's just something, I don't know. Sometimes you just get those gremlins that you just can't do anything about. And of course I do got a bunch of RC stuff laying around here for the No Prep RC drag build project that I'm working on too. That's a lot of fun. I know everybody's here for FPV stuff and all that. So that is that. So I will try to see what I can get going with this Falcox. I don't like to just rip stuff apart. I always like to have a couple to test for you guys to let you know where I'm at. Definitely in Camp Betaflight right now, though. It is going to be hard to beat. Even my biggest Flight 1 fans that I fly with, my friends, just cannot believe just how much cleaner and better it sounds. And these guys are flying like $30 T-motor motors, and this thing's flying with like $8 Sam Cooks. You know the ship. If you don't, it is this one right here, and there's plenty of builds on the channel. JBF4, really just older stuff, but a good solid frame with the Source 1. And again, just been working on this for months, making it evolve as Betaflight has evolved. So that's going to be it, guys. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you on the next one.